nature-based strategy, or why do your best ideas happen outside? Let's talk about this today. Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here, putting down my coffee. Welcome to day 217 of our Supersize You annual challenge. Today we're focusing on, and all this month, it's day 5, 5th day we've been working on the spirituality, area and aspect of our life. Remember, we've got the 9-part life framework. And each day this year and each month this year, each month we're focusing on one of these areas. This month happens to be spirituality. And one of my favorite tips, tricks, strategies, hacks, life hacks, or whatever you want to call it, I call it being smart and connecting to something bigger than myself, involves nature. Why? Because nature reminds us visually and through our feelings and all of our senses how abundant the universe we live in actually is. Whenever I catch myself thinking scarcity thoughts, or why does this never work out for me? I feel so sorry for myself. Why do I compare myself to others? I will do a couple of things. Number one, when I make my coffee every morning, the first thing I do is I open the door and I look outside and I let the sun or the rain shine down on my face, and I just breathe in some fresh air. So while the coffee's brewing in the Keurig, which is pretty quick, I get my little hit of dopamine from the universe, right? I get to look around, I get to see what kind of a day I think it's going to be. My kids always make fun of me because I never check the weather apps, because we didn't grow up with weather apps, right? Well, now, and they're really active outdoor sports enthusiasts. I mean, we've got a mini ramp in the backyard, so they like to do outdoor things. Me, I don't really, I like to get out in nature every day, but if it's raining, I put on a raincoat and grab an umbrella. I don't worry about it. I just go with the flow of the weather. Why? Because it's one of those things that's 100% outside of my control. And so why would I ever let that dictate what I think or how I feel about anything? I think a lot of people go through life without even considering that they have the ability to choose how they're going to respond and react to everything. So today we're going to use nature as our greatest teacher. Why? Because it is, right? It's one of those constant things that runs through time and impacts all of us, and we get to choose how it's going to impact us. I choose to use it to feed the positive and my soul and the things I want to happen in my life. And because I choose that, that's what I get. Guess what? Whatever we choose, that's what we get. So how can we use nature? Again, I said because it's my reminder of abundance. All I have to do when I'm feeling and thinking something is scarce, or that I can't do it, or it's too hard, or why does this always happen to me? Whenever I'm feeling sorry for myself, whenever I'm feeling anything negative, I find a way to connect to nature. And it can be as simple as going out on the deck and letting the sun shine on my face. And it will change my state and change my mood almost immediately. I think it has the power to do that for all of us, but we have to consciously seek it out and allow it to, right? We have to give it permission. Nature, you have permission to fix me when I'm in a really bitchy mood, because nobody wants to hang around anybody who's in that kind of mood, right? I used to be stuck in the office all the time, and I never even realized that there was, until I had a sudden cardiac arrest, that there's this beautiful bridge that used to go across the St. Croix River, and now it only goes partway across, because of course they built 3 new bridges now, and they, you don't need the old one from 100 plus years ago. And so now it's a great walking trail that goes halfway across. So you have water on either side of you. It's gorgeous. There's trees, there's nature, there's fish, there's all kinds of crazy fun things that help to remind me of this incredibly abundant universe that we live in. I used to go to the beach when I had my first job out of college. I would go find water in the beach somewhere, and I would just look at the waves coming in and consider the sand, the sandy beaches, and how abundant, and I wondered how many grains of sand are there. How many grains of sand? I should Google this. How many grains of sand are there in like a square inch or something? That would be fascinating. All right, I'm getting off track. Imagine that. So today, our challenge is super simple. I challenge you to just get outside somewhere in nature for half an hour a day and see how it makes you feel. See how it impacts you. Remember, nature doesn't have to be a state park or a federal park or any kind of park. It just can be a state of mind. I mean, we can close our eyes and we can meditate and we can think of our favorite place in nature, and that will be almost as effective as us actually taking off our shoes and walking in the sandy beach and along the river's edge, whatever works for us, right? But we want to tap into it and realize, how does that make us feel? I can unequivocally state that all of my best ideas have come about when I have been outdoors and walking in nature. All of my best decisions have been made when I have been somehow connected to nature or taken time to seek out quiet time in nature in order to ponder that decision or that choice. It's helped me make some incredible business decisions. I wish I had done it before I picked my last and final and only significant other. Yeah, that was one where I just shut down all of my intuition and all of my best judgment. But I guess it was a lesson that I was here to learn. So today, I challenge you, half an hour in nature. Set a timer. Don't get on your phone one time, unless you're like me and you use your phone like a camera and use it just to take pictures. I actually call my phone my camera more often than I call it, where's my phone? I'll say, where's my camera? Which makes the whole family laugh because I do use it. I literally have tens of thousands of pictures on my phone at any given time. Why? Because I love and care about the people around me. And I want to capture their essence in joyful, fun moods and let the algorithms serve me up those memories from 13 and 17 years ago, because that helps to feed my soul too. And we all need to feed our soul, right? Not just our bodies. Any questions about this, please hit me up and ask today. Otherwise, go out, make it an amazing day. And I'll, of course, be with you tomorrow.